In HRD terminology, we abbreviate that as ID. Or we can abbreviate it ISD for Instructional System Design. So what happens in that process is learning is maximized. So we incorporate different methods of learning to appeal to the different types of learning, to present a learning that is most effective, most economical, and is going to be effective, efficient, and appealing. So that means if it's effective, we don't want to just fill up the time with a lot of lecture. We want to include a lot of different activities. We want to make sure that we have outlined specific instructional goals so that we hit on those goals during the course of the training. So we want it to be effective. We also want it to be efficient. So we don't want to stretch out training that could be done in a half-hour time slot and stretch that out to 4 hours. So that's why we want to do those learner analysis. One thing a learner analysis teaches us is what the learner already knows about the topic. So we don't have to start way down here if the learner already is at this level. On the other hand, it also tells us what the learner already knows about the subject so that we don't begin way up here, because then learning is not going to occur. That training is not going to be effective because the learners are not going to understand. You need to know your learners so that you start your training exactly at the level of their knowledge, skills, or attitudes. So these three terms, effective, efficient, and appealing. The last one, appealing, means that you need to engage your learners. You need to incorporate different types of activities that are going to gain their attention and that are going to maintain their attention. So it has to be something appealing. Usually what we do with adult learners is we tell them what's in it for them. At the end of this training course, you will be able to, and you say what the goals of the training course are. And if those goals are in line with the learner's goals, it's appealing to them. So you have to find out why they're in that training to begin with. And if it's something that's been mandated by their employer, you have to find a way, touch on some topic that is going to inspire your learners. So the ID process consists of determining what are the end goals. And when we design instruction, we really start with the end in mind. What is it that we want the learner to be able to do at the end of this training? And then we work backwards. Then we do our learner analysis. We design materials. We develop them. We send our training through a pilot test to make sure that we haven't left anything out, so that we can correct some of the errors, so that we can find out what was effective for that